Hello, welcome to this video. Today I'll be showing you how to mod skins onto their own slot in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I will link all prerequisites in the description, and so what you will need is CSS Manager by Cool Sonic Kirby, Smash Helper, and a bulk renamer. Today I will be using this Greninja Swampert skin as an example for what you should be doing as well. I will go over victory themes and such at a later time. Not in this video though, since they do take much longer and they're a little more complicated. So first, you're going to want to download a mod on Game Banana. You can see it on screen. This is the one that I'm choosing. However, you may choose your own. Pretend this folder here on screen, labeled Smash Mod Video, is your mods folder. This is where you will put everything that you need once you are complete. So first, you're going to want to open up Smash Helper. Here, we're going to see this right here. Then we can open up our Greninja Swampert folder, and once you can see Fighter Sound UI, there you go, you're going to hit Select Folder. Apologies. There you go. Now it's open, you see all the slots. You're going to want to move each one to the next available slot. Since there are no skins on Greninja right now, I'm going to move it to slot 8, as the last Greninja slot is 07. So it starts at 00, so you're going to move that one to 08. Hit move, hit up again, and just keep increasing the number each time until you get to 15. Now, for selecting base slots, that's the next button you'll click. You'll need to choose one of these. Well, I like to choose C00 because I like to leave that slot blank in case I need any skins or other movesets to borrow from that slot. So I like to keep C00 open, so that's the one I'm going to choose. Just so leave it like that, hit OK, and you can create a config. Now you won't need this anymore. Now you should open up bulk rename utility, or whatever you choose to use, and go into UI. Once you're in UI, you can go to Replace, Kara, and you'll see all these Kara numbers. Let's start with 7. Here, this is Greninja's name. We want to replace this with Swampert. So you can just type in replacing Greninja, and you can just name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it Swampert. Just to make it easier on myself later, I'll be renaming 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, all to 00, 01, 02, 03, and so forth. This will save me time in the future, all the way until you get up to 7. Now, this will rename. This is going to take care of the UI. So, fundamentally, your character is still a skin for Greninja, but this will be able to show it on its own slot. So, just highlight all of them, hit replace, highlight all of them, hit replace. Alright, now that this is done, you can go ahead and close it if you'd like. Open up CSS Manager, and now you should be able to see your characters. This is one that I've already been working on. However, for you it might be just blank and showing normal slot order. Find Greninja, click on him, and hit Duplicate Character. Once you hit Duplicate Character, type in the ID that you chose for your skin. I'm going to use Swamp because that's what I used. Here you can change the series. For the sake of the video, I'm going to put Mario, just to show that you can change the series. Here, it says amount of colors 8. Now, nobody told me this, but if you have a skin that's about 4 skins only, and you still want to give it its own slot, be sure to just do everything the same, except label it 4. But in this case, I'm going to put 8, and it's going to start at slot 8, because remember, it ends at 07. Here, I am not fully sure on how to use voice character calls yet, so I like to just delete it, so just to avoid any confusion with the character calls. I will create a second video later on talking about victory themes, and hopefully by then I will be able to help you guys with the voice. This right here is going to show you selected slot. Now, if it's all for like the same character and you don't mind them all having the same names, sure, you can put Swampert for each one, and or whatever you want to put for yours. Obviously, you have a different skin, I'm sure. This here, name stage name, will be used in the boxing ring, and each of these just will be used in separate things. So just be sure to keep them capitalized as they were before, or not capitalized. So if you wanted to maybe say, oh, I want his second slot, a different name, I hit NXX index up, make it one number higher than the old one, and here I can put Pokemon, just as a placeholder. You can put whatever you want. That way, when you choose him on the select screen, his second number slot will have a different name. So now that you're ready, hit save and hit open folder. You can close out CSS Manager if you'd like. You see here, it's going to say UI. Copy this UI folder and create a new folder. For me personally, I like to just name it Layout. What you can do is go into Layout, paste, and now you can get this layout folder and put it into your Smash mods. All you have to do now is grab your mod, put it in there, and you can load up your game. Granted, you should have the CK collection. That is a big requirement for a lot of things that use CSK. CSK made products. So be sure to use that. It's also helpful anyways. And with that, you will be able to see your character on the screen. I cannot screen record, so I cannot show a video of what Swampert will look like. However, this is a picture on screen of what my personal character roster looks like. I hope this tutorial helped anyone, and please be sure to ask in the comments. You know, anything you need, I can help you guys out as much as I can. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.